All right, Shalom. This is GMS New Orleans. Coming at you with another live lesson as we always do and give all infinite honors and praises to Yahweh, Bashem,
Bashim
Yahushua,
Yahushua,
Bashem,
Bashim Kabbalah.
Kakadash. Once again, double honors to the elders apostles of GMS. Peace, blessing, and salutations once again to the hopeful elect. All right. This lesson is entitled Overcoming the Attacks of Satan. All right, because we're in the last days to where Satan is gonna go all out, right, on the on the tip of attacking brothers in various different ways. You know, whether it be our bodies, all right, whether it be our minds, right? So all out attack is setting in place. You can see it happening amongst different brothers, including myself. There's different attacks which are help coming out the blue. And most brothers are more conscious. Brothers, yeah, yeah, brothers. You got different brothers that are more health conscious of taking the herbs, taking different various things, and still uh coming out, with the help tripping, man. Because this devil is doing things, for us with the food. Devil is doing things in the heavens and dropping constant poison on the people, man. All right, and all that is also the works of Satan. All right, whether it be spirits of demon Satan or this damn devil, the so-called white man. Right? That's why we gotta hold on strong to our faith. All right, keep fighting keep fighting the good fight, man. All right, because ultimately we finna get the hell up out of this place too, man. All right, the Lord is gonna deliver us from amongst deliver us from under these devils, man. All right.
That's not that Luke.
Yeah, you can get that.
This Luke 22 and 31. And the Lord says, Simon, Simon, behold, Satan had desired to have you that he may sift you as wheat.
Yeah, and the spiritual demon Satan ultimately he desired to sift the Akim, man, because ultimately it's all it really is about the elect. It's about if he can, he would rather sift the elect because the people of this world, whether it be our aunts, mothers, our fathers, different our favorite cousins, he already had them. All right, he already had them in the sense of their minds and controlling them in various ways. But he rather have us because we the biggest catch, and that's why brothers have to be constantly, in these scriptures praying, all right, building themselves up in the faith, building themselves up health wise. You watch those videos of Apostle Gabar at the age that he is, going on various walks, whether it be bike rides, and look, and that's a faith booster, in a sense, because at his age, he's still health conscious on, all right, at least having some type of fight within the body, these scriptures help us, with our minds and comforting us on the very different things, man. Because you see certain brothers out here, even in a sense down here, you see brothers, younger brothers, fighting that fight too, because Satan is attacking them through work. There are different family members. You might even have favorite family members pass away, man. Which me myself kind of dealing with that. Attacks on different attacks with people that's close to you, loved ones. But you got to keep on fighting, man. Right? That's also things that's pulling at you. That you gotta in a sense overcome that too.
I got a quick one.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's 1 Timothy 4 and 8. For bodily exercise profiteth little, but godliness is profitable unto all things, having promise of that life that now is, and of that which is to come.
Yeah, but it's a body exercise profit little, but it's a profit though. It is a profit.
That's right.
It's somewhere to help in these vain bodies that we have, man.
Mhm.
Right, and and brothers have to keep that in their heads too, man. At least do something. Whether it's lifting, whether it's walking, like whether it's riding, we got to keep that in play when we have time to do that too, man. All right, because this devil Esau is going on an all out, full out attack. Spiritual demon Satan is on an all out, full out attack to get you, man. All right, mentally to get you, have you second guessing yourself, have you overthinking shit, you know, uh, uh, it'll cause things to happen within your family to pull at you.
Around your neighborhood.
Yeah, your neighbors do
Your
certain
brothers.
shit. Yeah, do certain shit towards you, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so it's a fight. We in hell, man. Go ahead.
If I could add, Satan, what we have to understand, Satan can only affect our flesh. He can't penetrate the spirit because that's not what he's carnal.
Right.
He only goes after your flesh, so he only gonna go after the things, all right, that our appetites are towards, the things like you say. When Satan touch you, he got to touch on your flesh, man. You know, which is symbolic for him. What? Giving you pain in the bodies, just giving you stress, and some of the things you just spoke about, man.
Right.
That's all he can come is in a carnal way, man. So it's gonna be what? The tangible things. In other words, he's tangible.
Right.
And that's how he have to deal with you, through the physical, man.
Right.
Because he can't do anything with us spiritually.
Yeah, he
That's how we
hops on,
escape.
hops on these women.
Yep.
The different various women you might deal with. He hopped on them to
Be a thorn in your flesh.
to be a thorn in your flesh, to
Yep.
come up against you, to have some type of controversy happen,
Mhm.
And you gotta learn in the spirit to weigh those things in the balance, like what it say, pick your battles. If he talking, yeah, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But it's a fight, like I said, you gotta be aware that Satan is attacking you in very different ways, man. What that is you got? Yeah, that's on time. That's on time.
Ephesians 6.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to tell you to
Yeah,
get.
got it. Yup, is it you want it?
Uh-huh.
Ephesians 6, verse 11. I'm gonna start at 10. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of our power, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil.
One more time.
Verse 11. Put on the whole armor of our power, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil.
Yeah, and putting on the whole armor today, we gotta put on these scriptures, man. All right? We gotta put on these scriptures to the point where we're fully armored against, all right, the works of darkness, which is gonna go into, all right, because things is coming at you whether you know it or not. All right, you got various different things attacking you constantly. Dealing with your time. All right, dealing with the attacks of your mind. Like I said, the attacks of your health. All right, the attacks of your just things trying to interfere with your well-being, your peace. And I'm gonna say this too. You brothers don't let nothing when it comes to the people of the world take your peace away, man. Right, and ultimately our peace is these scriptures, because the scriptures tell you about how this is a tower and the righteous run into it. Don't let and this is where our peace lies. This is the comforter. All right. So anything interfering with that, you should know what to do, man. In a sense, cutting it off.
If I could bring out something real quick.
Go ahead.
I got the word agitate, because Satan is a great agitator. Then when something agitating you, it just constantly keep poking it,
Spoken at,
right? Steady coming and coming repeatedly. All right, so it can get you to try to get off track. Agitate, to disturb. You got Satan is a great agitator. All right, which is what? It's the notion of a mentally tossing to and fro, right? Going through the ups and downs, the different, like, man, it's at it again, man, and then the fucking car don't want to start,
Oh, that too. Yeah, that's true, brother.
Yeah.
That's the thing, I personally deal with.
Yeah, that's why, bringing it up too.
You sit there, and we brought it out in the past lessons, how we deal with that demon called Boise. Which this demon is set up to attack electrical components, whether it be your computer, whether it be your TV, your laptop, your phone, the camera, you name it. And right, it attacks those things, because those things, how you get the word out, how you do lessons. Like right now, my fucking computer broke. All right. Goddamn the phone,
the Mac don't work.
Yeah, the MacBook screen keep going out.
You needed the work to do certain things for the work, and
and it's breaking. The damn and this brother seen me working on. I damn near put the car back together, man.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, took the whole engine apart, every goddamn thing, and then guess what? Once it finished, the motherfucker break again. And then, like I said, you go there, like yesterday, I go there, test the car, bring it around the block, nothing wrong with it. They ain't throwing the codes, nothing no more, man. And like I said, that's all Satan attacking you, man.
if I can add too,
With
Satan is more consistent than anybody.
oh, he on his job.
And verily saying that he only got a little less time,
Yeah,
he high with his consistency.
Yeah.
Satan is just as consistent as the elect. The only thing is the elect is consistent righteously. He's
Right.
consistent to where he's what? His candle gonna get put out.
Yeah.
Our candle gonna keep going, but he is as consistent as evil is to good.
Yeah.
Right? It's a balance. Yeah, yeah. you got it.
What the scripture said, they basically contrary one to another,
Yeah, they contrary one to another.
you know.
Yeah.
And that's why we say you have that also that other battle within the flesh. You have that constant the battle of the spirit and the flesh too. All right.
I got it.
So staying spiritual,
Mm.
you have those attacks of the flesh happening too, man. All right. You know, you want to do a video, fucking dog in the back barking. All right. You might have a neighbor calling you.
Oh,
You might have
emergency pop up.
emergency pop up.
Yeah.
All right. And like I say, even myself, you have to learn. I'm still this time learning to put things in proper perspective.
Wrestling, yeah.
You know,
Mhm.
oh, such and such. Oh, hey, fuck it. I got to do this
Yeah.
before I even go and attend to that. And making time for yourself, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, prioritizing.
Yeah.
Give you that preparation. Prioritizing the spiritual
planning,
preparation. Yeah, planning. Verse 12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood,
Yep.
but against principalities, against powers.
Yeah, we dealing with demons, man. It just
Good.
call it how it is.
That's
You know?
powers. That's
We're dealing
angels.
with we're dealing with demons
Yep.
on the left hand, man, that are testing and up there to buffet us, man.
Uh-huh.
All right, to come against us, man. All right, you have to definitely as a man of the Lord know when these things are happening. Sometimes brothers, on a smaller tip, brothers might say, "Oh, that's a demon," and it be really a demon.
It's a demon, yes.
Pulling to come up against you. All right. Pulling to come up against you. You have to be conscious enough to be aware of that. All right. Then you got to go sometimes on the defense to counter those different attacks, man. All right. Good.
Yep. This
What you got?
this Paul, 2 Corinthians 12:7.
Yeah.
Gain
Go ahead.
upon a God. It says, at least I should be exalted above measure through the abundance of the revelation. Because Paul was given the abundance of revelations, which he received the knowledge of the Gentiles directly from Yahushua himself.
Right.
Right. So Paul was given this glorious gospel. All right. So he wouldn't boast himself or be as if he's bigger than what the Lord have given unto him.
Right.
This what the Lord did to him. There was given to me a thorn in the flesh.
Yep.
And some of this brother, elder brother, different men was given a high amount of wisdom and knowledge, and the Lord got to buffet you.
Yeah.
It's just the way it is.
And that keeps you on an even playing field.
It's an even
man.
playing field. Yeah.
All right. And we all had those certain things in the world to humble us, man.
Damn.
All right. To keep us, and like I said, to keep us in the truth. You
Yeah.
know? And like I said, I certain things you see with younger brothers, through the spirit, you see it happening to them because it happened to us.
Mhm.
Particularly on my journey in the truth, you see certain things happening to brothers. The first thing that comes to mind, the Lord trying to save him from himself.
Yeah.
You might be a younger brother. You wanna go hit the club or the bar, or something like that, and the Lord break your car on purpose to save you from yourself. Because you might go out there and get into some shit,
Mhm.
But like I said, it's all for the better. When you look at it too, it's all a test. You just gotta pass it. Go ahead.
Yeah. What didn't work for you did work for you.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Sometimes you just, because sometimes Jake be forward in his thoughts and like, I'm gonna get it to work. I really want to do this.
Yeah.
I really want to be with this woman. Then the Lord cause all kind of turmoil to happen
Yep.
to where you can't even be. It wouldn't even be so.
And you see, she really wasn't for you anyway.
Yes.
How fast it was for you to get it, she left out the door even faster.
Even quicker,
You
even
know?
swifter. Yeah.
Yeah.
It says the messenger of Satan to buffet me.
Yeah.
So Satan has a messenger.
You get that word buffet.
I get it.
Yeah.
At least I should be exalted above my measure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the Lord keeps us in. The Lord does certain things, keep us humble, man.
Mm-hmm.
Keep us set in place for the foreigner of this ministry, man. If he wants you. Go ahead.
I got it.
Strong's G 2852. Calafizo.
Calafizo.
It says to strike with the fist, give one a blow with the fist,
Mm.
to maltreat, treat with violence and contumely,
Street.
maltreat,
Tree.
insult, insolent, or insulting. So the Lord giving you, it says to buffet, to basically keep that blow, that spiritual blow, which the Lord have given unto you is for, it's like a
Ass.
blow of humility.
Yeah, spiritual
Yes,
ass.
it
Man.
make you fall down.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
Lord punch you. He's strong enough to punch you to set you down.
Yeah.
Right? The Lord can hit you in ways. The Lord can hurt you without even physically touching you.
Right.
He can hit your baby. He can hit something
Things close
love.
to you. Yeah, close to
Yeah,
you.
something close to you and break you down.
You know, like I said, it happens.
Yes.
You might have that favor. You may have that favor aunt that never came against you.
Yeah, she
The
come
Lord,
against you.
He come against you, or the Lord make a pass away to the spirit world, man. You'll be messed up for a while, but then you gotta get yourself, get yourself together to continue, man.
I got
You
the
know?
I got the root. So like
Go ahead.
this the root. Calazo. It says to check, to restrain,
You see, the
to
Lord
chastise,
the Lord,
correct.
the Lord checks us, man. Corrects us,
Yeah, that word,
All right,
yeah.
through Satan,
Check us.
through
Yes.
different demons, man.
Yes.
All right. And we all had that that gut check in the truth, man. And if you didn't have it, you're gonna get it, man. You might just get it. That's why we gotta stay humble. We gotta stay, in the spirit of faith, having faith, man. Prayer. Ultimately, man. Like I say, if you this asshole, go ahead.
Yeah. Just it's a constant battle. I just better say you gotta. Then the battle is repetitive. It's like you'll get a good scratch for a while, get off it, and like forget it momentarily. Then the Lord will give you a reminder.
Yeah.
A poke. You remember this?
Sometimes the Lord will keep
Keep it down.
keep that same thing. Keep
over
coming up until you
Win
conquer it, man.
Until you win it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right, bro.
You know?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, the check of your reproach. But let me finish this in
Okay.
2 Corinthians 4.
Every day.
Ephesians, my bad. 6 and 12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, against principality, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Wherefore, take unto you the whole arm of our power, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand.
Yeah. So you gotta put on this whole word, man. Right? You gotta be completely armored up, right? To be able to stand against the walls of Satan, man. Because Satan coming at you, and and like I said, the one thing about him, he's gonna keep striking the weak points of that armor, man. Where he feels is that armor, all right, until it crack. You gotta continue to be on your shit, man. You know? What you get?
I got it right here. I'm putting it in wrong. This 1 Corinthians 10 and 12. Quick one for you. It says, wherefore let him that thinketh he standeth take heed lest he fall.
Yeah. Let he that what?
That thinketh he standeth, take heed lest he fall.
Yeah, you gotta take heed.
Yeah.
You fall, man. You gotta be what? Yeah, you gotta be what you said?
No, knowing what you standing on.
Right.
Because if we don't give mind to what we doing this for, what we have to overcome, what we have to win, because it says in Romans 12, in the very last verse, it says, don't be overcome of evil, but overcome evil with good. Because Satan is just evil.
Yeah.
Right? It's just the left-hand side of the Lord that ultimately have to refine us.
Right.
So through that refining process, in order for us to come out as gold, we got to just withstand what the Lord gonna give us on the side.
Yeah, that's
to us,
what that is. I think that's 1 Corinthians 10 and 13.
I'm right there. Let me read the next scripture. I'm about to read it. That's the spirit.
God.
Wherefore let him that thinketh he standeth take heed lest he fall. That's giving you giving the eye out, keeping your eye single, understanding that the trials and errors, the trials that the Lord is putting before you, you have to what? Overcome those obstacles, man. Because they go, bro, the Lord ain't going nowhere. Our reproaches and different things, it ain't going nowhere. You gotta overcome it, brother. You can't go around nothing with the law. You gotta go through it. Verse 13. There had no temptation taking you, but just such as is common to man. Meaning we all going through the same things. If you could get 1 Peter 5 and 9, yeah. If you could get 1 Peter 5 and 7, brother. Bible shot. 9. 8 and 9. I think it's 9. But our power is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able. So the temptation which the Lord is putting before this brother and me is common to man, meaning what? It have happened to man before. All right. And then we all experiencing that same temptation together. It's just in what? And this in different ways. Some brothers having the same exact temptation.
Yep.
You know, going through those same adversities. Can you read that? Then I'm gonna finish this out.
It's 1 Peter 5 and 9. Whom resisteth steadfast in the faith,
Yep.
knowing that that's the same one. Yep.
Yep.
Knowing that the same afflictions are accomplished in your brethren that are in the world.
Right. So, man, some of us, man, that brother, some of us, the reason why that brother can help guide you, you know, through a situation, because he could experience the same situation, maybe with even graver circumstances. You know, like it could have been even deeper with you.
Uh,
You know, so it says there
I
had.
I'm gonna add a precept too.
No, you got it.
That's why you know over here in the same in a different book, same book but different chapter in 1 Peter 4 and 12, it says this. It says, beloved, thinking not strange concerning the fiery trials,
Mm-hmm.
which is to try you,
Mm-hmm.
as though some strange thing happened unto you.
Yeah, your afflictions are your mental afflictions, right? Don't let them get the best of you, because all Satan really aim to do is to what? Play mental gymnastics with you.
Right.
Once he could get your mind off being firm, you know, and set on what it is, then he's the king of distractions.
Right.
He just needs to distract you so he can entertain you.
Yeah.
Which distraction is entertainment.
Yeah.
So as long as Satan distracting you by giving you thorns and, you know, having family members, you know, the different things we experience.
Jobs, motherfucker put more work on you,
more work at the job,
options and all type of shit.
then he can entertain you. Meaning what? He could get you to try to come over to evil more, because what? You in that pine field, man. You know? It says, I'm gonna read that 1 Corinthians 10 and 13 for you.
Okay.
It says, there had no temptation taken you but such as common to man,
Mhm.
but our power is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able.
Yeah, so he already made a way.
Mhm.
And through the spirit that these things already happened. These things are already set in place. You know, you just have to go through it and play it out, man.
Yeah.
All right. But the Lord made a way for you to escape. You just gotta go through the storm.
Mm.
All right.
It says, but will
Mhm.
with the temptation also, he said, but will with the temptation
Mhm.
also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it.
Yeah. That's plain, man.
That's
You know,
plain.
we don't have to even go into that.
You
That's
could
plain.
carry it.
So you can carry it.
Yeah.
Look at this shit, bro.
You got everything else? I got one.
You get it on that.
Yeah, I know.
It's a demon right there.
This 2
Ooh,
Corinthians.
God. I'm gonna hit that cup.
Let him kill his fucking damn self. This is 2 Corinthians 4. I'm gonna start at 7. It says, but we have this treasure in earthen vessels, that the excellency of our power may be of God and not of ourselves. Because even when the Lord do give us these little trials we go through, man, come on, but we got the wisdom in these decrepit ass bodies, all right? Where the Lord, he done gave us way more than when we needed through the spirit, brother, to overcome the flesh. You know, we just winning. Regardless of how it seems we lose, but we winning, bro. But this the point.
Hey, we got this knowledge.
We got this, it's about this, yup.
All right. You know, we winning. You know, we winning in the spirit. We gonna win in the physical in a minute.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Yeah. It says, while we got this excellency, we are troubled on every side, yet not distressed. We are perplexed, but not in despair.
Yep.
Yeah, we ain't totally consumed.
Yeah.
You
We ain't dead, man. And like they say, I think it's like a military term. And the pain that we go through, just letting us know we ain't dead. We're still alive.
Yeah.
You know.
We in the war still.
Yeah.
Yeah. We still battling. It says, because like you always say, when ain't nothing happening to you, that's when you need to be concerned.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, look around like,
You
whoa.
ain't going through nothing.
Yeah.
You know, shit ain't happening. You know, you gotta really second guess whether you're in the truth or not, man. All right,
Yep.
go ahead.
Last verse, brother.
End it on
Persecuted,
that. Go
but
ahead.
not forsaken, cast down, but not destroyed.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we still here, man. The Lord still have us preaching and teaching His word, man. Right? The Lord still have the Spirit on us, man.
That's right, bro.
That's why you always gotta go to that scripture with David. You know, you pray that the Lord take not the Holy Spirit from us, man. All right. Hey, man. So with that, man, we hope this lesson was edifying to the point. As always, we give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, God. Once again, double honors to our elders, the elder sponsors of GMS. Peace, blessings, and salutation once again to the hopeful elect. Until next time, shalom.
Shalom.